It's 5:22 this morning, and all pandemic long, we've relied on healthcare workers to keep us safe and informed when it comes to COVID-19. But a pair of Des Moines physicians say they want to do more to help Iowans. Iowa lawmakers are well into this year's legislative session. The hours spent at the State House are long.
Higher doses of lisinopril.
But nothing compared to what Dr. Austin Baith is used to.
I'm going to have to go back into residency mode where I survive off of 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night.
The Unity Point Health internal medicine physician is running for Iowa House District 36. That covers parts of Des Moines.
It's certainly a bit uncomfortable. You know, I haven't felt this nervous and exhilarated since my first day as an intern many years ago. I don't think that doctors make natural politicians. You know, we weren't trained in front of cameras and microphones, but we're trained to listen.
Dr. Baith says it's not the pandemic itself that caused him to run for public office, rather what the pandemic exposed.
Nobody cares about what their blood sugar is when they're so busy working 2 jobs just trying to make rent.
I want to fix our broken system. For me, it was really about my patients.
Dr. Megan Srinivas agrees.
Just looking at the pandemic, it was politicians who were deciding what people had access to from healthcare.
The Broadlawns Medical Center infectious disease doctor is hoping to represent District 30. That also makes up parts of the capital city. Right now, there are no doctors serving as Iowa lawmakers.
The more voices who are pro-science, the more voices who can reflect the importance of healthcare and the struggles that we see every day as physicians and how we can fix that, the better.
The shortage of healthcare workers.
Both doctors, outspoken critics of Governor Reynolds' handling of the pandemic, hope to bring issues to the table that will impact Iowans long after the COVID crisis is over.
I'm running because I want to help. I want to help the people in this community who've given me so much and made me who I am. If I lose, I know I tried.
This is about trying to restore facts and data into the way that we conduct government and the way that we engage with our society.
A third doctor in eastern Iowa is running for Iowa Senate District 47. Mary Kathleen Figueroa works as an endocrinologist in Davenport. The primary for all this is June 7th.
This makes a lot of sense to me, especially during the pandemic. I know they're talking about, wanting to do stuff outside the pandemic as well, but so many of the times the lawmakers seem like they're just kind of going on the science that supports their argument and looking at the other side. Would like to see some of the actual lawmakers being people of science.
And these doctors were telling me that, they can only do so much to help people in their clinical office. And so they're like, we can help a broader range of people, broader range of Iowans if we have a seat here at the State House. So it'll be interesting to see how the races pan out.
No doubt, yeah. Some of the more interesting races, I think, there to follow, Jody.
Yes.